So research shows that women-owned businesses are growing at twice the rate as other businesses. Just let that sink in for a bit. Research also shows that women who engage in like different side hustles and make money on the side, they report like a higher job satisfaction than women who don't have a side hustle. If that's not enough motivation for you, my friend, I don't know what else will. A few years ago, I decided to go back to school to pursue my master's degree in accounting because, of course, like most people, I was a little bit unhappy with my job at the time. And so I decided, hey, I should probably get a career change. I landed a job at one of the top 4 accounting firms in the world, otherwise known as the Big Four. For me, that was like a dream come true. That's all I thought about while I was going to school pursuing my master's. And even though this was a dream come true, I'm not gonna lie at all. Like, I felt unfulfilled. I felt unhappy. Like something was just missing. So I figured, hey, I gotta do something about it. If I don't do something about it, who else will? And so I started doing a lot of research. I started like literally spending hours online researching, taking advice from a lot of people. However, I found one person that I really resonated with and I took their advice, and that's how I'm here today, helping you to find your side hustle so you can quit that 9-to-5 job. So with my experience, I want to help you to turn your passion into profit because there's so many high-paying side hustles available right now on the table. Yes, these side hustle ideas are booming right now, but it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you're looking to get rich quick, this is not the video for you. This is for people who really want to put the work in and reap the reward at the end, because it is gonna take some work. Most people online giving you the get rich quick ideas, trust me, most aren't even legit. Don't expect to start this next week and start making thousands of dollars in 2 days. Like, no friend. And because of that, I've taken a lot of time out of my day to compile a list of side hustle ideas that are best for women this year. And one great side hustle is the print-on-demand business model. Now, this is a business model that allows you to create and sell products without actually purchasing the product. This is really great because it means you don't have to spend a ton of money on inventory. You don't have to think about shipping and printing the product because the print-on-demand company actually takes care of all that for you. The only thing you're doing here is putting the product on an online storefront, whether that's Etsy or Amazon or even Shopify. Another thing I like about this business model is the flexibility and the scalability, because think about it, it's very scalable. You're designing your artwork and putting it on these products to sell. So if design 1 doesn't perform well, go ahead and create another design and try that on that product. So it's very scalable because you're able to continuously add different products using even the same artwork. You can also take advantage of AI if you're not able to design with, for example, Adobe Photoshop. And if you don't want to take advantage of AI, I don't see why not, but let's say you don't want to use it, you want to use your own designs and you're not sure how to use Adobe Photoshop, you can actually use Canva, which is so much more user-friendly than Adobe Photoshop, which is more for the pros, okay? I have a Canva tutorial on my channel. I will link that for you in the description box below. It's super easy. My 3-year-old toddler could probably use Canva. Now you might be asking, where am I gonna find these products to put my design on? Which company is gonna print and ship these for me? Printify and Printful. Those 2 companies are the most popular regarding print on demand. They have a large inventory. They have candles, t-shirts, mugs, tumblers, hats, onesies. The opportunities are endless. You're literally just putting a design on one of these products and listing them for sale without even having the product. Now you might be asking, where are you gonna find these customers? Now this is where having a niche, this is where that comes in. You gotta find a niche that's popular and in demand with a low supply. And one niche in the print-on-demand model is parenting and family. Like, this niche is never gonna go out of style. Like, parenting and family, How's that gonna go out of style? You can think about doing like matching apparel, matching t-shirts, mommy and me shirts, sibling tees, holiday pajama sets. You could do personalized gifts for new parents. And I recently saw this design with the title and it wrote, "Running on Coffee and Chaos." And I thought, yes, that's similar to what my life is with a toddler. So people can actually relate to this, and this is why I think this is a great niche. Think about it as you're not just selling a shirt or a product, but you're helping parents celebrate one of the most meaningful times in their lives. So the second niche is actually pet lovers. People really do love their pets, okay? And today, people are spending more on their pets than ever before. So what you could do is actually target a specific breed so you can be super niche and tend to that audience. For example, there are people out there who really love French bulldogs. Like, that's their breed, that's their dog. And so creating different portraits that remind them of their own dog, their own Frenchie or French bulldog, that's going to sell. Pet owners, they're really loyal, and when they love a breed, they just really love it. The third niche is for seasonal or holiday theme. Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Pride Month. For all those holidays, you could do sweaters, mugs, wall art, tote bag. Think about a mug with Spooky Mama written all over it. Now, the good thing about seasonal or holiday items is that this actually creates a sense of urgency because they're buying for a specific season, for a specific time. And so it creates a sense of urgency, like, yeah, I need to get that for Christmas. That's coming up in a few days. So what you really have to do is to think about your calendar and what's coming up and create designs for that season. Another great niche is fitness. When you create these artwork, you're not only just creating an artwork to sell, you're creating to help people to feel confident, to feel empowered and motivated about their health and fitness journey. So putting your artwork on things like gym bags and yoga mats will sell. Another niche that's booming right now is actually for book lovers. Now, this niche is not so popular as the others that I've listed, and that's why it is a good niche. A lot of book lovers, they kind of tend to like having a community, and this is why there's things like book clubs and so forth. And so creating products and putting a design on the product is actually helping that community. Up next is the celebration industry. The celebration industry, such as celebrating weddings, creating baby onesies, for example, New to the Crew on the onesie, which is basically celebrating the birth of a newborn, housewarming gifts for people who literally just bought a house. These products actually do really well on Etsy. The other day I went to a friend's housewarming party and I got a mug from Etsy with a painting of their house on that mug, and trust me, he loved it. Trust me when I say this, but for every celebration is a chance to sell and make some good money. Another overlooked niche is actually tech and gaming. These people in the tech and gaming world, they love inside jokes. You could add coding humor, especially if you're into tech. You could add coding humor to these products. For example, eat, code, sleep, repeat on a t-shirt, on a mug, on a tumbler, on so many different products, and it will sell to people who are into tech and gaming. Like I said, the goal here is for you to niche down when you're in the print-on-demand business. Another niche that's booming right now is selling career-specific merchandise. For example, for nurses or teachers, these people in these professions, they've worked hard to be where they are today. And they want to feel proud by showing that off and wearing a nice nurse t-shirt or a teacher t-shirt. Also, like a lot of employers, they love to celebrate their employees with gifts like t-shirts, mugs, candles, and creating those relating to careers and selling those online is opening up a lot of opportunities. People love wearing their profession with pride. And these products, they also make excellent gifts from friends or coworkers. So you could never go wrong in this niche. Another great niche is actually the mental health and positivity niche. This niche is trending hard this year. gratitude journals, affirmation notebooks, motivational stickers, creating a lot of apparel or t-shirts with motivational quotes. Like, people just want constant positivity around them, things that are gonna uplift them, and this is where the Stiche comes in. Like, think about it, every positive quote you design can help brighten someone's day, and at this point, this is more than a hustle, it's impact with purpose. Another niche is actually personalized home decor, which includes vintage designs. Because it's so personalized, it makes it more meaningful. So you could think of doing custom pillows, blankets, but this time, instead of you creating the design, you're allowing people to send the designs to you so it can be personalized. You might be asking, girl, how can I get started? Now, all you need is just a Google account and a solid and great business plan. And I have this business plan linked below. It's the exact business plan I used when I started my business, and it really helped me to stay focused and motivated and to plan out exactly what I want to do in my business and what made sense and what really did not. It helped me to really differentiate between both. Click the link in the description box below for that business plan. Like I said, in order to find customers, you do need to list these products on popular marketplaces like Etsy, Amazon, because these marketplaces, they have millions of users every single day logging in to make purchases. So you have a big and great opportunity right here. If you also want to use your personal website, you can create a personal website on Shopify to list these products and reach out to influencers to promote these products. Or why not create a social media account yourself and drive traffic to your page? Now, my goal here is for you to succeed with whatever advice I put out there. And because of that, I'm gonna give you some tips for success. One great tip I have for you guys is I want you to research trends. This is where you can capitalize and make big money. Define your target audience. Create unique and eye-catching designs, especially designs that are not so popular and everywhere. Think about a solid marketing strategy. Like, how are you gonna let people know about your designs? And remember, these side hustles are not gonna make you rich overnight. You really have to put the work in, be dedicated, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next one.